might have a flat going down. He's been out there on the track saying that something feels funny with the car. They're going to try to ride it out, but they're going to bring it down and see what's wrong with it.
Saw him going in the wrong direction, so they make this stop at lap 20, try to get him buttoned up.
He fell all the way back to the 38th place, passed about a dozen cars in the last 2 or 3 laps. And you see how far he was behind the field. He's coming back on the racetrack, obviously a lap down. But to Steve's point earlier, these cars that are within 4 seconds of Hocevar could come down pit road without losing that lap, but anyone else would be at risk of going a lap down if they pitted.
It wouldn't shock me, even though they could run 42 laps on fuel, that we see cars like Carson Hocevar or Suarez probably 25 to 30. I think that would be a window for pit stops.
Carson Hocevar told owner Roger Penske earlier today in the drivers' meeting, "This is my favorite racetrack," and he is delivering today. He's led the first 20 laps on TNT.
With Calci.
The history and tradition. Construction 1909. First race here later that year. First Indy 500 1911.
Yeah, this was the scary part for the track when it went dormant. And look at how overgrown it was. It was so at a risk not to even come back at all. But as we know, the history continued.
It was awesome in 94. NASCAR made their first trip. Jeff Gordon wins. And then F1 coming to IMS.
Yeah, it became an epicenter of complete racing when F1 joined it. You want to see the history of racing, there's no better spot right there than Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum with that special Jeff Gordon exhibit that's on display. So much history in that building.
NASCAR on TNT, presented by Straight Talk Wireless. Almost halfway home in the opening stage. We already had a few pit stops.
Yes, these I believe are scheduled. Probably the guys that are struggling the most. In a perfect world, you would burn off the whole 14 gallons of one can, come down pit road. It makes for an efficient pit stop. We'll see what the leaders try to do. All of these drivers like Ty Dillon here with the registry on board will lose a lap to the leader. Hocevar has definitely done a nice job of extending that gap. There's currently about 6 or 7 cars that I think could pit without losing a lap. Chase Elliott was under service. I'm sorry, Dale. He was under service as well, complaining about his right rear. He said it was just really overinflated, and the car had a big balance issue, and now he's blended back into traffic.
Yeah, he's back on the racetrack right behind this one car of Chastain. Chastain's struggling as well. He's 5 seconds back from Riley Herbst. That tells me the one car holding up this 9, this 22, the 21 of Barry, who's now passed Christopher Bell for 22nd position. So Chastain, one of the cars, would love to get to pit road soon to make adjustments.
And the 9 loves to see this. You know, get by him while you still have to do enough tires to get the pass complete, because that 5-second gap up the road that you mentioned, Dale, that will work for the 9. He'll now have reasonably, I mean, look, a whole short chute in front of him. Use that clean air to run good laps, and to be honest, to get a read on your car. Obviously the 9's not as good as they need. Give Chase a little bit of time to see what his car is doing. Now we have Chase Briscoe pitting.
From one chase to another. Driver 19, really good this summer. Got the victory at Chicagoland Speedway. Grew up 90 minutes from the racetrack.
That's the perfect example. Larson services his car, rejoins the racetrack, staying on the lead lap.
Another thing that'll be interesting, Larson was really quick but stuck behind the 67 of Heim, Gibbs, a couple other cars who's still on the racetrack. As they cycle to pit road, does this present an opportunity for the 5 car to leapfrog a few positions and move forward in this race?
You're at a real intersection. As we see Ty Gibbs, top right, come to pit road. If you're going to pit 4 times or more, you come right now. That's enough fuel. That's all you need to put in. You save your driver. But if you think you can somehow do those on 3 very long pit stops with empty gas tanks, you stay on the racetrack. And that's why I think we're starting to get a little bit of this split. I don't love the 77 stuck in traffic, Dale, as you just mentioned. I feel he's losing time to drivers like the 54 who's come to pit road now.
Scheduled stop, Ty Gibbs, lap 31, Marty.
20 to go here in stage 1. They bring the 54 down pit road. No real handling complaints from Ty. Said a little bit more turn can help in this run, but pretty happy with it overall. And Steve, it's fascinating. This is why you crew chiefs love Indianapolis, because I just heard Billy Scott tell Tyler Reddick a moment ago, we're going to be out here for 10 to 12 more laps. So this window here in stage 1 is just so wide and massive.
Yeah, so it tells me he's going to run his fuel tank empty, and then we'll see what he does on his pit stop, whether he only puts 1 can of gas in or whether he slows the pit stop down. Here we go. The 54 blending. The next car in sight will be the 5 of Larson, who is already pitted. Larson's going to get him no problem. I'm going to tell you, he's going to be very close to the leader. Let's see. See the look at the gap. Look at the gap that Larson has back to the 77 because of that traffic. Wow.
McDowell, Allmendinger, really good starts today, both making pit stops. Shannon?
Michael McDowell just didn't have enough to make the pass on Kyle Larson. He's been struggling with loose overall, said really edgy on the rear. Needs some more security, Marty.
AJ Allmendinger said on the radio, it just feels like I'm sliding around everywhere. Much warmer today at Indianapolis than it's been the entire weekend, but it's been a nice solid top 10 run for College Racing and AJ Allmendinger so far.
Top of the screen, you saw the 77 come down pit road. Leader of the race now pitting. There's cars everywhere. Access road, racetrack, pit road. Here's the 7 of Suarez, the 45 of Reddick. Reddick and Suarez battling side. Oh, that it gets narrow on corner exit. Look at this
Hamlin's
mess.
there as well. Look out. Throw a blanket over the top 3.
And Byron's thinking, I can unlap myself. I've already got service. I need to get by these 3 in front of me if something happens. Oh, Hamlin squeezes 3 wide to the bottom.
This is outstanding. Coming to the corner. Meanwhile, 77 in. Hocevar getting his stop, Marty.
Terrific racing on the track. Meanwhile, I think Luke Lambert started to realize, Steve, what you guys were talking about. We're losing way too much time in this traffic. They brought Carson Hocevar to pit road. It was a flawless stage 1 to that point. Got 2 free the longer he ran down there.
Well, as you see on the right side, Suarez, that's going to be perhaps too fast, but on the left, the 77, he's on the access road. If you look at the map, the 5 of Larson has already passed him. Look at this up here.